I came home to find my wife and daughter brutally murdered. This filled me with unbearable pain. At first, I wanted to seek justice for them through the legal system, but I quickly discovered that the law couldn't give my family the justice they deserved, so I decided to take revenge on my own. My name is Chris, and I'm an elite Special Forces soldier. 2 weeks ago, my SEAL team received intelligence that a doctor named Hanny was illegally manufacturing drugs. I immediately developed a detailed battle plan and quietly infiltrated the target location with the assistance of the Coast Guard. For experienced operators like us, this kind of capture mission should have been simple, but when we reached the target site, we discovered the place was rigged with numerous traps and tripwires. As I ordered my team to retreat, countless enemies with heavy firepower blocked all our escape routes. Under the pressure of imminent death, one of the Coast Guard personnel had a mental breakdown. He ran frantically and triggered a tripwire. The massive explosion nearly wiped out my entire squad. When backup finally arrived, only myself and a teammate named Buzzer had survived. Watching my brothers lying in coffins, I felt overwhelming guilt as their commander. I initially thought it was an intelligence failure, but the investigation took a bizarre turn. Through combat recordings, the investigation unit identified the person who triggered the tripwire. Strangely, it had changed from a Coast Guard member to one of my Special Forces soldiers. I was completely confused because I was certain it wasn't one of my men. But then the agent played the recording, which clearly showed I had remembered it wrong. I felt disoriented and wondered if the explosion had damaged my brain. However, after examination at the Naval Hospital, my physical condition was excellent. I just had some post-traumatic stress disorder that would improve with rest. Before heading home, Buzzer and I went to a bar to mourn our fallen brothers, but when I turned around, he had vanished. A reporter approached me, believing there was definitely something suspicious about the incident. I didn't pay much attention, I just wanted to get home quickly. But as soon as I arrived home, I received a call saying Buzzer had committed suicide at his house. The agent told me he had died 2 days earlier, yet he was drinking with me just yesterday. This plunged me into deep self-doubt, though I still felt something was off. I went to see the Naval Admiral and pointed out that these events were full of suspicious details, suggesting there might be a traitor involved, but he questioned my mental state and suspected the mission's failure was my fault. With no other option, I reached out to my friend John to analyze the strange aspects of this mission together. We concluded that someone didn't want us to leave that sewer alive, and they were very skilled at fabricating evidence.